the man who lost $200 million in Bitcoin. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that you are rich beyond your wildest dreams. A fortune worth more than $200 million, yet you can touch a single cent of it. This isn't fiction. It's the real story of Stefan Thomas, a programmer who once held one of the largest individual Bitcoin fortunes in the world, and then lost it all. Back in 2011, when Bitcoin was still a strange experiment, Stefan received 7,002 Bitcoins as payment for a video he made, explaining how cryptocurrency works. At that time, those coins were worth almost nothing, just a few dollars. He saved them on a small, secure USB drive, known as an iron key. And then, like most people would have done back then, he forgot about it. Years passed, and Bitcoin's value exploded. From pennies to hundreds, then thousands, and eventually tens of thousands of dollars per coin. When Stefan checked again, his tiny fortune had turned into an unimaginable sum, $200 million. But there was a catch. The iron key device that stored his private key was locked, and he had forgotten the password. The drive allowed only 10 attempts before permanently encrypting itself, deleting everything inside forever. Stefan had already tried 8 times. 2 chances remained between him and a digital fortune most people could only dream of. He described those moments as pure torture, sitting alone, trying to remember a password he had created years ago, replaying old memories in his head, hoping that one word, one idea, would unlock the vault. The device sat in a drawer, silent but mocking him, a small piece of metal holding a modern-day treasure chest he could never open. It wasn't just money he lost. It was a reminder that in the digital age, fortune can vanish, not because of thieves or scams, but because of a single forgotten password. The irony was brutal. A man who helped explain Bitcoin to the world had become a victim of its own unbreakable security. News about Stefan's situation spread quickly across the internet. Some people called him careless, others called him unlucky, but deep down, many understood the haunting feeling of losing access to something important: an email, a hard drive, a memory. Only this time, the price of that mistake was a lifetime of wealth. Cybersecurity experts even offered to help him break into the iron key, but the technology was designed to be nearly impossible to crack. The manufacturer stated that even with the world's best computers, it would take centuries to decrypt it without the password. Stefan eventually accepted the loss. He said that after years of frustration, he realized that the constant anxiety was consuming his life. So he decided to move on, to focus on new projects, to rebuild peace of mind. He once mentioned that losing that fortune taught him something profound. Money can make life easier, but it can also make it unbearable. Imagine knowing you are rich, but living as if you are not, a prisoner of your own encryption. The world of Bitcoin is filled with similar stories: lost hard drives, forgotten passwords, misplaced wallets. In fact, experts estimate that nearly 20% of all existing Bitcoins are lost forever, locked behind digital walls that no one can open. Stefan's story is more than just a tragedy. It's a reflection of the fragile relationship we have with technology and wealth. In a world where fortunes exist only as lines of code, where ownership depends on memory, a single human error can erase millions. It's almost poetic, the dream of ultimate financial freedom, balanced by the nightmare of irreversible loss. As of today, Stefan's 7,002 Bitcoins still exist on the blockchain, untouched, waiting for a password that may never be remembered. Each coin sits frozen in time, proof that even in a system designed to give people control over their money, absolute control can sometimes mean absolute risk. And so the question remains, if you held $200 million but could never access it, would you still consider yourself rich? In the end, Stefan's story teaches us a harsh but valuable lesson. Wealth is not just what you own, it's what you can actually use, protect, and remember. Sometimes, the true cost of progress is learning how fragile digital fortune really is. Because in the world of crypto, forgetting a password doesn't just lock you out of an account, it locks you out of a destiny. If you found Stefan's story as mind-blowing as we did, don't forget to subscribe to Financial Historian for more incredible tales of wealth, loss, and the hidden truths behind money. Hit the like button and turn on notifications so you never miss another story of fortunes made and lost.